Hey guys, Scatter4 here, welcome back to another episode of Cubic Wings. In this episode we have the 757-200 for you guys. Just bear in mind, it's been like a few months since I've last been on this world, so I genuinely don't remember what liveries I've built for this aircraft. So I'm going to be kind of learning on the way. Okay, let's just start down here. This is just the two engine variants that come with the aircraft. We have the Pratt & Whitney 2000 here, which is prevalent on some, as well as the RB211, which is my personal favorite of the two. Here it was just the base livery for the aircraft. This is the 10 exit configuration, and the one above is the 8 exit configuration. We also have the cargo variation of the aircraft. This one's equipped with Pratt & Whitney 2000s and got winglets. We got the flapjack fairings under the side of the wing. We have the geared and the landing gear door, as well as the wheel well in here. It's pretty nice. We have the cargo bays just over here, which is pretty nice. What else? It's just the base aircraft. We've got the airfoil extensions, beacon light, horizontal stabilizers, as well as the stabilizer trim. We have the vertical stabilizer, the APU, just basically a general thing that every aircraft has. If we go onto the inside of the aircraft, we can just not much to really say. Galley, it's literally the base livery, so it doesn't have any special features. We can go into the one above, which is just the 8X configuration. You'll see there's no exits over the wing. Instead, there are just 4 main big doors on the side. Over here is the cargo variant without winglets, and yep, if we hop inside, you can see the main difference is just the fact. Okay, there's a massive door on the side, and also it's just for cargo. I don't actually have any like clue if this is a very accurate interior, but from the pictures I've garnered, I've tried doing this. And yeah, and then we've got the seats for the crew members, as well as the flight deck, which is using the nice texture pack provided by the Aero team. If we move on back, we can actually get into the liveries now. Alright, so our first livery is Delta's 10 exit configuration with 2 SATCOM antennas. This is equipped with Pratt & Whitney 2000s, and yeah, it's a nice aircraft. I've built a few Delta aircraft, and they're just, I think I've built 3. I'll go over them quickly. So we've got the nice blue winglets, we've got the nice blue underbelly, we've got Delta along the side of the aircraft, got the American flags, as well as the registration, and the Delta vertical stabilizer. It's very nice. If we hop onto the interior of the aircraft, here we go. We've got a lavatory to our left. It's a bit small, so I can't really fit anything in there. We've got a closet to our right. Galley over here, using once again the nice textures provided by the Aero team. If we hop into the flight deck, like you saw on the previous cargo aircraft, we just have your standard Boeing flight deck, the same one, similar to the 767, and yeah. And then if we hop out, we've got Delta's business class, very nice. And then we hop past here, we've got a galley as well as a lavatory. We have the overhead bins. You have this nice little blue glass separator here, and then we got Comfort Plus, and onwards we just got economy to the back of the aircraft, where there is 2 lavatories and a galley. Our next livery is just it's the same airline, it's just that it's got the 8 exit configuration and just 1 SATCOM antenna. I'm not going to go over the interior again because it's literally exactly the same, but yeah, I'll just quickly give a little browse to the outside. In my opinion, I prefer the 8 exit configuration. I think it looks a little cleaner than the 10 exit one, but yeah, that is this aircraft. The next aircraft is just another Delta 757, but this time it's got 10 exit configuration and no SATCOM antenna on the top of the aircraft. Next up we have Iceland Air, and this has actually been edited and tweaked and by Miles, who is a big fan of Iceland Air. He helped me with the interior as well. He did some things on the exterior livery, and he also painted that beautiful livery behind, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, I'm a very big fan of Iceland Air, and it's a very nice livery on the 757. Yeah, there's not much to really say about it. We've just got the standard exterior for the Iceland Air livery. It's not as fancy as the one back there, but I'll get to that in a sec. We hop onto the interior of the aircraft. We have a lavatory to our left, we have the crew seats, and then we have a big galley here. Flight deck, same as always. And then back here, I think this is called like Saga, I think. I was checking on Seat Guru a second ago and it said Saga. I don't know if that's right or not. Then we got a lavatory here, we've got Saga, and then we just got economy at the rear of the aircraft like this. The very rear of the aircraft, we got the 2 lavatories again. We got closets, and not closets. We got the crew seats and the galley. And yeah, thank you to Miles for building that interior for me. Very nice of him indeed. We hop back here, and this is a special livery. I actually have to look up what this is called. One sec. Alright, so this is the Iceland Air 80 Years of Aviation livery, and it was painted by Miles. It looks absolutely outstanding. It's a very difficult livery to paint, so I thank Miles a lot for the effort. It's beautiful. Alright, so it's just, once again, same interior as the previous one, so I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to pan around the exterior for now. It looks amazing. Thank you so much, Miles. This is really helpful and nice. Yeah. Next up, we have a cargo aircraft. We've got FedEx 757 with the RB211s, and I'm actually a big fan of this livery. I did this one myself, I think. I can't actually remember if I painted this one. I think I did. And it was a very big pain to get the text on the side, as well as like everything else. I didn't quite know what the underside of a FedEx 757 looked like, and some of the pictures were kind of bad, so I didn't really know. So I kind of just painted a bit of a grey underbelly, I think, in the end, yeah. But yeah, I'll hop onto the interior. It's pretty much just going to be the same for all cargo aircraft, but you hop into this door here. We've got the main cargo thing here. Back we got the crew seats, galley, flight deck. Not much really different. We got a lavatory here too. But yeah, overall I'm a big fan of these cargo 757s. I see the DHL one, which I'll get to in a second, flying into Sydney every now and then. That's the only 757 I actually see down here in Australia, which is sad. But hey, at least I see one. But yeah, that's all there really is to say about it. We've got the American flag and the registration on the rear of the aircraft. That's really all there is to say about the FedEx 757. Next up is one of my favourite liveries I painted on the 757. This is DHL. I'm a big fan of how it turned out. I think it looks pretty nice. Once again, fitted with RB211, so that's a big up there. We've got DHL written across the side of the aircraft as well as on the tail. There's not much room, so I kind of just a little yin-yang thing to fix that. We also have it on the other side. There's just the windows as opposed to the big door. Once again, the interior is exactly the same. We just hop inside and there it is. You know, we've got the standard cargo stuff. Right, that's all there is to say about the DHL 757. Next up, we have Jet 2. We're back into the passenger aircraft now. We have, once again, fitted out with RB211s. We have the big Jet 2 scroll across the side of the aircraft. And then at the rear it says jet2.com on the tail. This was a massive pain to write. I don't think it turned out very well, but I tried my best with it. Then we got the registration at the rear. Nice aircraft. Once again, it does not have winglets, but I do not mind. I'm just going to remove my email I just got. Sorry, it blocked my screen. Yeah, I'll hop onto the interior once I just pass over here. I like how the text on the side of the front turned out. It's just the rear that was a bit annoying. Whatever, that's alright. You know, there's only so much you can do with a limited amount of blocks in Minecraft. We hop onto the interior. We got a lavatory to our left, closet to our right. No divider here, which is interesting. We have the flight deck is just the standard, and then we have just we have this business class type thing going on here. Actually, no, we don't. Is it just economy? 1 second. So through extensive research and looking up seatguru.com, I found out that it's actually just economy all the way to the rear of the aircraft. We've got 2 lavatories here, and then at the very back of the aircraft we have another 2 lavatories and the galley. Yeah, that is Jet 2. Next up we have TUI. This is an aircraft that I did a painting time-lapse on, and yeah, it was a bit of a pain to make. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks very pretty. It's a nice livery actually. I really enjoy flying it in X-plane. If we actually, I won't hop into the interior. I'll just go around the other side first. Once again, fitted out with RB211s. It's very cool. The tail took a while to get right, but I mean, it's relatively simple. I think there's a lighting error here that's making that happen. Don't know why. Yeah, we got the registration as well as the flag at the back of the aircraft, stabilizer trim, all your normal stuff. If we hop onto the interior, we have a lavatory, galley, and is that a lavatory? Another lavatory, flight deck. And then we have economy throughout the entire aircraft. We have 3 lavatories here. When I was building this, I saw 3 lavatories. Like, are you kidding me? I have to build 3. And then we go to the very back of the aircraft where there's no lavatories and just a crew seat and a galley. And that was the TUI 757. Very lovely livery. Awesome. Next up, we have another one of my favorites, which is just the British Airways 757. It's a beautiful livery, and I think it looks awesome with the black little rounded nose cone thing that's going on there. We've got RB211s, and that painted in nice blue as well as a blue underbelly. Airfoil extensions, beacon lights, all the fancy stuff. We got the flag as well as the registration at the rear. Got the nice wavy design that they have on their tails. It looks very cool. I tried making it like more shiny and stuff, and I think that turned out alright. No winglets, and I actually kind of like that. I like the look of a 757 without winglets. It says British Airways along the side. Once again, another wave pattern here. That's really all there is to say about the exterior. Let's hop onto the interior now. I had to look up what this interior was because I was looking through it. I'm like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? but I figured it out. So it's the open skies layout, and yes, we have a lavatory to our left. We've got the flight deck, galley, crew seats, another small little tray there. And then we have this kind of yin-yang first class kind of idea going on here. I tried my best with the interior here. We've got a nice wide open space, and we've got the lavatory. Once again, continues on with the yin-yang first class, then we go through this nice little curtain. Then we've got normal business class, and then another curtain, and then there's just economy to the back of the aircraft. Very fancy layout. It's very expensive looking. Then we got the 2 lavatories at the rear of the aircraft, and then the galley. Yeah, that was the British Airways 757. I'm a big fan of the livery, as well as the interior, actually. I completely forgot about this interior. Yeah. Next up, we have a United 757 without winglets, but it's got the Pratt & Whitney 2000 engines here. Lovely livery. Was a pain to make the tail once again. It usually is with most aircraft. But I got there in the end. I tried my best with it. Looks alright. We have the American flag registration at the rear of the aircraft. No winglets. Says United across the side. It's just the standard kind of thing. We've got the nice little kind of yellow coloured wraparound, as well as the grey underbelly. Cargo in the back. Very nice. If we hop onto the interior of the aircraft, we've got a lavatory to our left, closet to our right. Random door here for no reason. Let me figure out why that's there. Boom. Jeez Louise, I'm playing on single player right now, so I've got no commands. Alright, sick. Yep, so we've got the flight deck as normal. Just your standard stuff. Is this a closet? No, it's another lavatory. So we've got 2 lavatories and a closet here. We've got a business class, and then we've got lavatory, galley, closet, and then economy to the rear of the aircraft, where there's just 2 lavatories and a galley. Lovely livery. Pain to make the tail, but it usually is, so I don't know why I have to point that out. Next up is another one of my favorites. I'm just overall relatively pleased with how this one turned out. This is American 757 with RB211s and winglets, as well as a SATCOM antenna at the front. Lovely aircraft and lovely looking tail. In the real one, I tried my best to recreate it in Minecraft, but I don't know how it turned out really. I think it looks alright, but you never know. We've got the American flag and the registration at the rear of the aircraft. Stabilizer trim. Yeah, very lovely. We've got the SATCOM antenna at the front. It says American on the side, got that nice little wave. There's such a better livery in my opinion compared to the old one. A lot of people disagree though, I don't know. I like it more. Hop onto the interior, and we've got ourselves a closet, lavatory, galley, and crew seat. We've got business class, then we've got another lavatory, and just a little entry space. All the way to the back of the aircraft, we've got the 2 lavatories and a galley. This is the 10 exit configuration, I think. Yes, it is. Next up, we have ourselves a US Airways 757 with RB211s and the winglets. No SATCOM antenna on this aircraft. I actually really like this. It was bringing back memories from ZBLDS when he was doing his 757 tutorial in 2013, I believe, and he was painting it in US Airways. Well, he made a parody of it, but it was a similar tail. And it was just giving me some nice memories, so I decided to paint it. And yeah, here we go. So it says US Airways along the side of the aircraft. It's got the nice little tail with that striped design that kind of carries through. I tried my best with it. It looks alright in my opinion. It's not the best livery in this lineup. I tried my best. I had to alternate. I didn't know whether to just leave this white gap like it is in the actual livery, or bring the red down, just skip out on the white thing. But it looks alright in the end. It's not 100% correct, but it doesn't really matter. It's Minecraft, there's only so much you can do. Hop onto the interior of the aircraft. We have ourselves lavatory to our left, closet to our right, galley, the normal stuff. Overhead bins, I didn't really point that out before, but they exist. We have the business class. Then we have this galley, big galley, crew seat, and then economy to the rear. 2 lavatories, and then once again another 2 lavatories and a galley. Nice aircraft, brings back some nostalgia from ZBLDS's era of plane making back in the 2012/2013. I was only 8 and 9 in those 2 years, man. That was like prime Minecraft plane building. Well, actually it wasn't really, but the amount of times I've rewatched ZBLDS's videos from then to from back then till now, it's crazy. Next up we have Allegiant with the RB211s and the winglets. Lovely livery. I'm not a big fan of the overall colours in the livery, but I guess it works in the end. We've got the sun on the vertical stabilizer. We've got another mini sun on the winglet. We've got a blue painted RB211. We've got Allegiant with another sun on the top. And then, yeah, not much else. With the registration at the rear. Pop onto the interior of the aircraft. Here we go. We got a closet to our left. We got nothing to our right. Wait, that's not a closet. This is a lavatory, isn't it? We got a lavatory to our left. Galley, flight deck's normal. And then we just got economy all the way through the aircraft. We got a lavatory here, exit, and then back of the aircraft. We got 2 lavatories and a galley. This is the 8 exit configuration. Yes, it is. Very interesting interior. Just economy the entire way through, but it starts pretty early. Nice. Next up is Thomas Cook. I have another painting time-lapse for this aircraft. I'm very happy with how the tail turned out. It looks really nice. Everything else in the livery is mediocre, in my opinion. It's alright. Not too bad, not too good. It says .thomascook.com, I believe, on the side. RB211s, no winglets, and a nice little love heart on the tail. I like the shininess of that. It looks cool. We got registration as well, a little flag at the bottom there. If we hop onto the interior of the aircraft. The left is a lavatory, closet, galley, just the standard stuff. And then we just got economy all the way to the rear of the aircraft where there's this little lavatory here. And then just a few crew seats and galley. Nice. Once again, I'm really happy with how the tail turned out. However, the rest of the aircraft looks alright. ThomasCook.com is... The text is questionable, but it's bearable, I guess. Next up is an Air Greenland 757, and this is an awesome livery in my opinion. It's just amazing. We've got the RB211, it's completely painted in red. It says Air Greenland on the side. And it just looks really nice. I don't believe I made an interior for this one. No, I don't think I did. But it's still awesome looking aircraft. 8X configuration just makes it look even better. We've got the stars on the rear of the tail. I think that's what they are, if I remember correctly. We've got the APU. It just looks so nice because it's completely red. It's not, you know, there's not too many... It's simple and it looks like a dart when it's a 757 painted in all red. Very nice aircraft. No interior, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure I've made more interiors as time goes on. Yeah. Next up is the old Finnair livery, and it's not as good as the current one in my opinion, but it's nice. I don't believe that do they operate their 757s? Nope, they retired their last 757 in 2014 apparently, so there you go, they do not operate them anymore. And yep, so that's why it's probably the older livery. We got the PW2000s on this aircraft as well as the winglets. Nice plane. I always struggle with the F in Finnair on the vertical stabilizer, but you know, whatever. It's hard, I guess. Maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. We hop into the interior of the aircraft. We have the lavatory, closet, random door again. No. What is this? Oh god. Wait, was that? No, that's meant to be a stair. Not like that. There we go. Stand by. Alright, sick. No, you saw nothing. Lavatory, closet, lavatory again. Yep. Then we just... Oh wait, I haven't made an interior for this. Next up we have a all business class airline, La Compagnie, which is very beautiful livery in my opinion. RB211s painted in all black look awesome. We've also got the blue or aqua, light blue I guess, painted fuselage, and then the nice like rings and that on the vertical stabilizer and empennage. Very lovely livery, and as I said before, it's all business class. When we hop onto the interior, we've literally just got business class to the very rear of the aircraft. I was surprised when I saw this, but then I did some research and I was like, oh, they actually genuinely operate all business class flights, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's for the fancy people, you know. Very lovely aircraft looking. It looks beautiful. I love the turquoise. The aqua. I guess. What color is this? It's light blue. I don't know why I keep saying turquoise. Lovely The last aircraft we have in our lineup is Aer Lingus 757 in the 8-exit configuration, I think, and the PW2000s. Nice livery. I'm not a big fan of it. It looks kind of it's a relatively older livery now. I think I don't actually know. It's got the clover on the vertical stabilizer, and yeah, it's nice. The colors are alright. I mean, I guess in Minecraft doesn't do it justice, but it still looks alright. We do have an interior for this. I'll hop inside in just a second. I'm just gonna go over this way first. It says Aer Lingus on the side there, and on the interior we have lavatory in a galley and crew seat. Flight deck is normal. And then you have a business class. Very nice interior coloring, and then we go past these curtains, and it's just economy to the back of the aircraft. 2 lavatories here, and then at the very rear there is nothing apparently, I think. But yeah, that was the Aer Lingus 757. Very lovely aircraft, I think. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the livery, but it's alright. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Cubic Wings. Hopefully the next episode will be a 767 or something slightly larger, because at the moment I've only done narrow body jets and I kind of want to expand slightly. But until then, you guys have a good one and see ya.